My people wonder they say shall never end. They said one of the elders told Ebony's uncle that selfishness runs in their bloodline, that it runs in their family, that they are still looking for a way to cut Ebony's wing in the palace over selfishness and jealousy. But listening to her uncle while they are in a meeting, the elder told him that you are worse than the Ebony, you know. And this is because of what she said about Queen Naomi, allegedly. You know that right now, this Arun, the sickness that has befallen the people, have been causing so much problem because people are buying, problems are coming out every now and then, people are getting sick. So they said the others have been having meetings upon meetings on how to go about this situation, you know. Then, on one of the occasions where they are having meetings, they said Ebony's uncle said that Queen Naomi does not love the king, that she doesn't care about the king, but she have found out that the king loves her so much and she is leveraging on that to manipulate the king, and that the son is a meal ticket, is their meal ticket, that it is because of the son that everything they want they get from the king, that if she really cares, that upon hearing that this Arun is befalling the people and is causing so much by in the land, that if she really cares about the king, that she should have returned. And I was like, eh? So she should have returned because it is affecting you. This is the same lady that you guys have worked so hard to ensure that she did not come back to this palace. This life, this life, just be doing your things. Don't offend anyone. What is your own will always be your own. The same people who said that you are worthless, time will come when they will come for you. When they will come to you, beg you, you know. And that's why I said most times the rejected stones turns out to be the chief cornerstone. And that is what is happening right now. So they said when she said this, one of the elders told him that you are too self-centered. Oh, she should return. That why is it that you always think about just yourself, yourself, yourself? Eh? Why is it that it's all about you? You. This is the same woman that you guys said she offended the gods. The gods are not happy with her. That she offended the king. She did this, she did that. Even to the point that your so-called niece, that is Ebony, who is serving as a calabash carrier and as a priestess in the palace, are even lying against her, saying that the gods said, when the gods have not said anything. When the gods have not said anything. So it is okay for her to start rushing back to the palace just because you are affected, or just because your family member is affected with this sickness. They said the elders, they were like, what kind of selfish set of people are your family members? Because this is the way, as in listening to you shows that all you care is just about yourself. Just about yourself. That Queen Naomi does not care. That if she truly cared, she would have returned back. That the only thing she knows how to do very well is because she has found out that the king loves her. So she's now manipulating the king. That most of these things that the king is doing about sending Ebony out of the palace, that is what the queen told the king to be doing. That she doesn't want to return and meet Ebony in the palace. I was like, if assuming Ebony is in Queen Naomi's shoe, she will not want to come back until Queen Naomi leaves. Because to me itself, if that information is true, it's even the best thing to do. Because coming back to come and start sharing the same man with your enemy, with your arch enemy, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You see, Queen Naomi will even prefer that the king marries about 10 other women outside that she doesn't have any form of encounter with than be married to Ebony. And that is one thing that the king have been avoiding that makes him not to marry Ebony. He went ahead marrying other wives, knowing fully well that his wife, Queen Naomi, and the son will surely return back to his palace. Because Ebony is not the kind of person to live with. She is so self-centered. It's all about herself, herself, herself. If not, if not the that the king is using wisdom and he married those people before her. Assuming Ebony is the first, in Igbi's position. Wahala for there, oh. Serious wahala. They said the way the elders blasted her uncle in that meeting, the uncle became quiet. That throughout the period of the meeting, he was unable to say anything again because most of these people that shunned him like that happens to be the same group of people who have been working with him to say, hey, Queen Naomi will not come back, Queen Naomi will not come back. But right now that they needed her back, because according to what we heard, they said that is the only solution for them to be free from that sickness. They are now working towards bringing her back, even though they said the king is making preparations that by November 29, the Falende ritual will be carried out. Maybe she will come back before December 5 for the 10th anniversary, you know. But these elders are looking for a way to see if they will be able to convince the king to tell her to return back before then. But I don't think it's going to be possible because the king have made it clear to them that they cannot push him around. You guys are the same person, the same people who said, "Oh, she cannot come back. She did something against the culture and tradition. She did this, she did that." How come all of you now want her to come back without doing the same rituals that you insisted? Yes, because most of these rituals that they are doing right now, including that of Falende ritual, it is the elders who insisted that all of them must be done before she will return back to the palace, so that the gods will not be angry with them and all of that, even when they know that the gods will not do anything. The gods are very aware that they treated her badly. And instead of her to cry there, she decided to give herself some break. She decided to give herself a break. And now, these same elders are insisting that, oh, if there's anyhow she can come back before that time. She's not coming anywhere. If you guys like, let 100 people buy. It doesn't make, as in, at least that will teach you guys a lesson. You don't treat people the way you like just because you think you are in charge or because you can do it. There are some people that when you treat them bad, you will regret it. Sometimes you end up paying with your life. There are some people that are like that, especially when you try to see if you alter that person's destiny. The gods who have destined that it is going to be like that, they will use you as an example. So if the gods decide to use some people as an example, I'm sure the ones that are still living will learn from them. So they said those elders, the way they blasted Ebony's uncle, calling him selfish, that he is the main selfish person here. That is what we are hearing if the information is true. I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share the video. Love you guys. Bye. See you.